I am a convert, and 30 years ago I became a Catholic, so evangelism is kind of a big deal for me, and I believe in, it's the Great Commission, that's what we're responsible to do as Christians, and certainly as Catholic Christians, to go out and be missionaries and to help other people know the Lord and help them get to heaven. My name is Joe Vitek, and I'm a member of Immaculate Conception Parish in Watertown, South Dakota. Created a private trust, and I have 3 trustees that upon my death will step in place, and at that time they will honor an endowment that has been created. A good friend of mine happens to be a state planner for this area, Marnie Holt, for the Community Foundation, and she and I visited on several occasions, actually when my husband Tony was still alive, and then subsequent to his death. And so we got together and met and talked and discussed, and I did a lot of praying and discerning what I felt that the Lord and the Holy Spirit wanted me to do, and then it simply was left up to me to put it into action once I got some clear direction on what all that entailed. And then Marty brought in financial and legal folks from the Community Foundation that kind of finalized that. I also had my private attorney involved, and Tom Burns, and he helped, good Catholic man, and he also helped with that process as well. We've known each other since 2005.
Yeah, what a pleasure it is to have known Joe and Tony.
What are you going to do with the gifts that God's given you? After Tony died again, it was important for me to figure that out and to get some direction from God, and to discern what I needed to do with the gifts that God had given me. And so Marnie and I met again, and I don't know how many times we met, maybe twice.
I remember visiting with you, and you were telling me that Tony was a wonderful Catholic student, and going to a Catholic school was really, really important to Tony.
That's right.
And you had the vision to be able to create something for Immaculate Conception School in Tony's memory.
Yes.
And it was wanted to be for tuition assistance. And
that's correct. Yep.
Beautiful conversation how this kind of all started. Was about the endowment that was created for Immaculate Conception School.
It was very comfortable, and it was quite easy. Marnie and I talked on several occasions, had lunch, and again, it's a personal relationship that someone like Marnie would form with different people in the parish, and knowing them and having that trust factor is huge. You can't underestimate that. I've always said about relationships that's huge, and so that's when you can have that trust and you feel comfortable and confident. And then Marnie went out of her way and brought the attorney and then also the financial person up here, and so we sat down and we just collaborated.
My name is Marnie Holt, and I'm with the Catholic Community Foundation. I've worked for the foundation now for 6 years, and I'm a gift planning officer. I help people, donors, with the gifts that they want to be able to share now and into the future, and to be able to help them with their ministries they want to support.
I trusted that, and I know what the church represents. I know what the church stands for, and even though I have my own nonprofit, I know what the church stands for, and I know what it is. And so I've grown to love the Catholic Church, and I embrace the sacraments of the Catholic Church, and I know that it's not going to change. And so I don't know about my nonprofit, whether it's going to change or not. So I put my stock and my faith in my faith.